I do think I want to stay separated for now.
Really, you want to stay separated?
Yeah, I do.
I'm sort of surprised that she doesn't want to try and reconcile, that she wants to be separated.
I don't know.
You didn't think that I missed you?
Well, no, because...
You didn't think I want to kiss you on the lips and see you again?
Lord have mercy, you guys. Kody was there sitting at that table when Janelle dropped that separation bomb. He was there thinking he was going to be able to get some makeup sex. But she...
shut that down.
She shut that down quite quickly. But let's get into this episode, you guys. It's Mary
and Amma.
If we would just
subscribe
and comment down below, you guys. We just want to say thank you all. I definitely want to say thank you so much for all the well wishes, all the love, you guys. It really just brought me to tears just seeing how loving you guys were, like all the prayers, all the kindness, all the well wishes.
Yes.
It really just brought me back to life. Really,
it really did, and I think that all the prayers helped, all the well wishes helped. I mean, when she was really ill, we just looked at those. Like, Mary was really ill. She had a bacteria in her blood. We'll talk more about it. And just
we're gonna do a
wonderful health care that she received in Tanzania.
Top tier.
Like, she went into the hospital, like,
barely able to walk,
passing away.
Yeah.
Like, she was on the brink of organ failure, and she had to be helped up the steps.
Yeah.
And she came out, like, bouncing down those steps. Like,
that's
that
how great
same
the healthcare
day,
was.
like, so, like, a few hours later. So, that was, I mean, I just have to say thank you to them, and we're gonna do a video on that facility. But
we are
awesome.
in America now. I am eating my foods. My appetite is back.
I know,
so
thank goodness
we're here, and we have been so happy to be here in America and everything. You know,
it's
after
been wonderful.
Yeah, after that whole scare, it's been great to be back home in my native country.
I know, she didn't know how much she missed it until she got ill.
Yeah, for sure.
So it was nice. Now she got to get all her nice comfort foods.
Yes, but
so
yes, you guys.
In the right time.
Yeah, we sure did. So thank you guys for all the well wishes. We will do a video about the healthcare and really get into detail about what happened. But you guys, let's go ahead and talk about this clip that we saw. You guys, we're just gonna let you guys know the full reviews because. The full reviews are on Patreon. Episodes 3 to 6 are going to be on Patreon, you guys. Because we have not been uploading or whatever. So those full reviews will be there. But we're obviously going to talk about some things or whatever on here. Yeah. But if you want the full reviews, they are on Patreon. Yes. But let's go ahead and talk about this whole thing with Janelle and Kody. You know, she basically went down there to tell him that, listen, we need a separation. I don't trust you right now. I don't even know if I want this or whatever. He looked like he just witnessed deja vu. Because he blinked and he was like, I can't believe she wants to be separated. I was expecting for us to reconcile. Yeah. And then it's like, as the episode went on, and she's talking about how I miss you, honey. And she's talking about how I like to kiss your lips. I was just like, cringing. Like, I almost choked on my cassava leaves when she said, I miss you, honey. I miss you in my bed. I miss you in my home. I was like, what?
I was spat out the fufu.
Like, ew. Because the thing is, I never see them flirting like this. I never see Janelle like, I think the most we've seen Janelle is when they had that anniversary dinner and she told the kids to go upstairs and don't come into the room. And that was it. But then
I always used to say, and when you were saying, I see them just doing it maybe twice a year, I said, not Janelle. Janelle is the kind of woman who
like get it regularly.
She will make sure, like, she knows why she has gone into this marriage. For someone to help her look after her kids.
Right.
To have children, so she feels like she has done her womanly thing in the world.
Right.
Okay. To have a man who can come, change the light bulbs and do the manly things in the house. Mm-hmm. And to have someone, like my sister always says, have someone who come and change the oil on a regular basis. Yeah. On probably a weekly basis. That's how I saw it, at least once every 2 weeks. I didn't see Janelle going for a long period of time because she will take her sexual life like an important part of her life.
Yeah, I mean, because what's the point of getting married if you're not having a healthy sex life?
So I am sure that's
I mean, but
what
Kody.
did you say before was a healthy amount you thought?
I mean,
of a sex
listen.
life?
I did say this. Okay, I am 25 years old. Okay, I have
You've
not.
never
I have
been
never
married.
been married. I had this idea about marriage. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, if I was married, I ideally would say twice or 3 times a day. That's what I said. And y'all came for me in the comment section. It was like, girl, you tripping. I got 3 kids. What you smoking? But I mean, look. Okay, maybe once a day. I think definitely you should be at least getting it in at least 3 or 4 times a week.
Or
Y'all
at
can
least a
disagree if
day.
you want to.
Or at least on the, but you would think you definitely on a daily.
Yeah, I mean, but obviously if you 70, 80, I mean, and you got a bad hip, I'm not expecting nobody to be getting it in 2 times or 3 times a day. I mean, that would be ridiculous.
I mean, what do you guys think? It's so nice to bring this conversation up again because it was
gonna
really
come for me
funny.
again,
It was
man.
really funny the last time, which I think was about a year ago.
Yeah, it was
So-
10 years no sex. That was the
that
title of the video.
that we brought this stuff up, and everybody had their own thing. But what do you guys think is the adequate amount?
I think
of
at least
time?
once a day or 4 times a week.
When you say the amount of time, also let us know.
Well, it's realistic.
What's your situation?
Yeah.
Like, are you married? Do you have kids? Are you recently
Like,
married?
let us know
Are
ideally what you would want it to
an
be.
empty nester,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And yes,
Let us know what
like
you want it ideally to be. And then
Yeah.
also tell us realistically what it actually is. And then let us know what the situation is.
Yeah.
I'm single. I ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
I ain't never been married. So,
Yeah.
y'all tell me.
So yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. But yeah, no, Janelle is making sure that she is healthy every which way,
Yeah, for sure.
and she is not going to play with that.
Yeah, I don't think she should. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's one of the reasons why she actually got married in the first place anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm hoping that she's able to make a sound decision with this whole thing because Kody, I don't think he's going to change at all. You know, I know he's sitting down there. He was expecting makeup sex. They left quite quickly. I don't know if they did go and have the makeup sex or not.
Right.
But y'all do see in episode 7 she's talking about divorce. So maybe the sex was bad. I don't know. You
Or
gotta let me
maybe
know.
even after that happened, she just looked at him and just realized, like,
But she started
even with this, it's not enough for everything that has happened, and I still deserve more, or I'm just not into you anymore. Your the chemistry that we have is not enough to sustain this relationship. Look, you can have a very healthy sex life and like divorce.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So, you know, she just realized, like, okay, you know, while this is great, it ain't everything that it's cracked up to be. It ain't gonna sustain nothing here. Okay, like, that's just it. And maybe that's what happened last episode.
That's what I'm thinking. But I do think that
But the
if
way
there's
they
no,
kind of skedaddled out of that restaurant,
and the way he was
him
looking at
opening
her,
the door, I was
and she was like,
"Hmm."
I was like, that looks suspicious. It looked real suspicious.
I know
But-
her sons were like, when they had that happen,
They're like,
Mama,
really,
no. Mama, no.
I'm sure that was a betrayal. Okay, because I mean, Mom, like he has not seen us. You over here giving dad
Talk
some,
about
really?
baby,
I
baby,
miss you in my bed. I miss you at home. Did you forget he's mistreating your
We're
kids?
here fighting your battles. That's why
You don't
they
get
say, don't, kids, do not get involved. Okay? Don't get involved in grown up stuff. Don't get involved in mommy daddy stuff because these things are
Janelle
very
is only going to fight her
complicated.
kids' battles for so long. You know, Janelle, you know how you saw how she put her son Garrison to the side where Kody was like, listen, we leaving Las Vegas, we going to Flagstaff. Ooh, mountain life, woohoo! And I was like, do you not remember what you did to Hunter and then she did to Garrison? So Janelle, I feel, is only going to fight her kids' battles for so long.
Well,
she wants to be comfortable because they're out the door. All she has left is the
Like
husband.
even Christine did that. Remember how she was mean to Gwen on that Cottonwood stuff? Like she was like, "Well, you're gonna be leaving soon anyway." When Gwen was like, she didn't like the place.
Yeah.
I mean, even Christine was on that path too. Like they were all trying to do what Robin was doing, but what Kody was telling them that Robin was doing, and putting him first, putting the kids to the side. They all tried that in Flagstaff. It did not work.
No, it did not. Did not work in their favor at all. But yeah, y'all, let us know what you guys think down below. You guys, we are going to.
And recently they said that I haven't watched it yet, but I saw something where it says that Gwen made a comment that there was a time that she wasn't really, I guess, good with Christine.
Well, I'm sure it was
But
when they moved to Flagstaff.
I am sure because Christine, we saw her right there. She was not very nice to Gwen when Gwen was still kind of like complaining about not really wanting to be there. She was just like, well, you're going to be out of the house anyway soon. So it's like, your voice does not matter here.
Yeah, I thought that was a little
I'm going to be here with my man.
That don't want you, has been calling you unattractive for years. Okay, Mom. I mean, but yeah, that was a mess. But relationships though have you all messed up.
Well,
I mean, you see how Misha's doing with that broke guy Nicola, and before the 90 days, trying to bring this judgmental fool in the house.
Oh yes,
and all this stuff, and she's thinking that's going to go well. I mean, the daughters are already seeing the
before
judgment.
The 90 days. Have you guys been watching that?
Yeah. We're going to probably review that.
He is going to be very judgmental with those daughters, and he's going to put pressure on her to correct her daughters.
This 46-year-old virgin who ain't got no damn job want to come and tell me about what I should be doing with my kids. Okay. Like,
it's not going to work.
Not at all. But that's what happens when you have a man who, and then he was always saying that my relationship is with you, is not with them.
It's really, I'm a children.
Really, when you're with a single mother, they are part of the deal.
They've been talking to each other for 7 years. This is the first time you're letting him know you're a package deal. He didn't know that before. Making this comment at this stage of the relationship after 7 years.
I'm sorry.
Talk about your. It reminds me of those men when they're dating women who have kids, and the women want to say something about their children. I had a friend who the man will tell her. It was shocking to me, but the man will say to her. She had a special needs son, and he will say, I don't want to hear about, if she came to a dinner with him or something, and, something had happened, and, she had a hard day, and she wanted to talk about it. Baby, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about your boy. Like, I'm dating you. That has nothing to do with me. Like, she wasn't allowed to talk about it, yet she was still in this relationship. I was like, girl,
you treat people how you teach people how to treat you by what you accept.
You're still hanging around for what? For what? And this is an integral part of you, and you can't part your lips to talk about it. I can't even talk about that to a friend, let alone someone you want to be your person. That is crazy. And the fact that the man was comfortable enough to say that to your face.
But that's what kind of happens sometimes as women. Sometimes we will put a man even above our kids.
Desperation.
Yeah. Desperation will lead you
Desperation.
there. And that's what Christine was doing at the time.
For some relationship. And thinking that thinking that there are not enough men in the world. Do you know how many men are there in the world? Like, there are plenty.
Plenty of men, so you don't have to settle for the man that can only pay for the light bill.
We will talk about that in another video with what Tyler Perry said. Did you hear about that?
Yes, y'all. Listen, we finna get this YouTube popping again. Okay. Honey. We are returning back to strength. But y'all, that's just our opinion on it. We are going to talk about how Kody basically called Janelle a freeloading slut in the next video. But y'all stay tuned. It is Mary.
And Alma.
We want you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below what y'all
back,
think.
Baby.
Yes, honey. Snap, snap.